In this episode of In Search of the World's Best Sandwich, we're gonna make the delicious classic grilled cheese. I'm gonna put together a few different variations, taste them, and give the sandwich an overall score. We're also gonna be using a new kitchen tool. It's the Chef's Press by Chef Bruce Hill. These are cooking weights made of steel. They are vented so that they can let steam escape. And the design allows for the handle to go through those slots so that multiple weights can stack for something wider, like a big piece of meat. Speaking of which, I'm really excited to try these on a steak. That's gonna be coming really soon. But today, we're gonna put these on top of some grilled cheeses. You can buy these either individually in different weights for different applications, 8, 13, and 18 ounces, or you can choose between a few different sets of different combinations of weights. That's also gonna save you a few bucks. Now, I was gonna purchase these myself, but Chef Bruce was so kind as to send a set of these my way, for which I'm super grateful. Good people, good products. I'm gonna put a link to their homepage down in the description. Go check them out. Now, let's make some grilled cheeses. I'm gonna be using just some white sandwich bread, but you can use whatever you want. You can use rye, you can use sourdough, anything you like. I'm gonna start with a slice of cheddar, and then I'm gonna follow up with one of these processed slices. I'm not sure this really qualifies as cheese, but it's got emulsifying and cheese stretchifying properties. I'm also gonna go in with some pickled jalapenos. Cheddar and jalapenos, you can't go wrong, plus it's gonna give it a nice twang. I'm gonna cover these with another slice of cheddar, then the other slice of bread goes on top, over which I'm gonna spread a very thin layer of mayonnaise. A very thin layer of mayo is gonna make the bread super crispy. Just make sure you go all the way to the edges and take off any excess mayo, if there is any. This is actually gonna be the bottom. We're gonna invert this onto the pan. An 8-ounce press goes on top. Now, the name of the game is low and slow. You don't want to burn the bread before the cheese melts. Now, this looks like it's ready to flip. So I'm gonna remove the press and I'm gonna spread some mayo on top as well. The press goes back on top and we're gonna let that side cook until nice and golden brown. Bam! Let's check it out. This is fire. Molten, cheesy, spicy, briny goodness. The jalapeno cheddar grilled cheese is definitely a hit. We're off to a good start. Recently, I made a video for a charred tomato soup in which I also made a garlic bread grilled cheese. That was awesome. If you missed the video, I'm gonna put the link up there in the corner. Before I go in with the cheese, I'm gonna spread some roasted garlic on the bread. I'm gonna hit that with a little bit of salt. Then I'm going in with a slice of Gouda, one of these sliced cheeses, and then on top a slice of Swiss. And the top goes on, do the mayo thing. Now, while it's still hot and super crispy, I'm gonna rub it with some fresh garlic. I'm also gonna hit it with some softened butter. And before the butter has a chance to completely melt, with some oregano. That is my garlic bread grilled cheese. And now you know what's coming next. This is basically the best garlic bread you've ever had. And if you're lucky enough to have some tomato soup or marinara to dip it in, well, that's gonna be your face too. Now, this last one is also something that I've made before, but it was so good that I had to make it again. I'm gonna start with a slice of cheddar, then I'm gonna go in with a slice of Swiss, then I'm gonna spread some onion jam on top of that. If you want to find out how to make that in more detail, I'm going to link up that video as well. But the short version is, you're basically just going to slowly caramelize a few sliced onions. Once these are cooked down, you're going to add some balsamic vinegar, brown sugar, and a touch of soy sauce. And then you're going to cook that down until nice, concentrated, and jammy. I think the onion jam is going to lend itself perfectly for some brie, so that's what I'm going to go in with. And we're off to the stove. Now, I gotta say, after eating the jalapeno cheddar grilled cheese, the press does make a difference. The crust is better, the sandwich cooks quicker, and the cheese is cooked through, so thumbs up. Boom! This is pure indulgence. That tangy, sweet, savory onion jam plays so well off of these three cheeses. And that's the magic of the grilled cheese. A plain one would probably get around 8.3, but for its sheer versatility, I'm gonna give this sandwich an overall score of 8.6. Go make yourself some grilled cheeses. Roll out!